Delighted to say it is time to talk boxing now. Pleased to say that we're joined in the studio by Amir Khan. But if that wasn't enough for you, his younger brother and fellow boxer Haroon is also here as well. A bit of a family affair for you today, gents. It must be nice for you, Amir, nice to have your little brother there.
Definitely, you know, I mean, we've never done this before. It's the first time, and the reason he is sat there with me today is because he's just signed professional with my promotion team and hopefully do what I've done in the professional ranks.
We will come to that a little bit later on, but let's deal with your business first, Amir, because there's been a big change, of course. You've changed your trainer. Virgil Hunter has come on board, and you've been outlining your plan for the future, because it's a big change, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a big change. You know, Virgil Hunter is a great trainer, and also, you know, I've moved now from Freddie Roach, and Virgil trains Andre Ward, who's another great fighter, who has a very similar style to me, but with Virgil, what he's done with Ward, you know, he's worked on his defense more and made him a great fighter. With me, I've got a great offense. I've never had a trainer to work on my defense, and I've always had poor defense, so I think Virgil Hunter can bring the best out of me and hopefully work on the mistakes I make.
Do you look back at the way that you trained? I mean, you know, you had a great record with Freddie Roach. Is it as simple as, right, I just need to work on my defence and he's the man to go to, or...
I did a training session with him while I was in New York, and I felt so comfortable with him working on the offence and defence at the same time. But there are a lot of improvements to be made, and I'm still young, I'm still 25, so I think by moving trainers, I'm going to, you know, regroup myself, regain that focus again, and, you know, I think it's just going to be about coming back stronger from the last defeat when I just left Freddie Roach.
What was the reading between the lines with Freddie Roach? Was it simply that his focus wasn't strong enough on you and you alone?
No, not really, because, you know, with Freddie, I mean, I spoke to him on the phone before I left, when I did tell him that I'm going to leave and move to Virgil Hunter. I mean, he was okay about it. The reason, you know, we did leave is because I really think that he had too much on his plate, and also with the Parkinson's disease, I think, you know, it's not going to be good for him to take too many fighters. The focus wasn't there as much, and we just kept doing the same things in the gym, working on, you know, maybe that's why a lot of the fighters that we fought knew exactly what Amir Khan's going to do. You know, he drops his hand. We never worked on the defense as much either, so, you know, maybe that's why I thought a new change for me will make a big difference. I've learned most of the things I have to from Freddie Roach. He's a great trainer, and we're always going to be friends, but I just needed to make a move from the camp.
Well, this will interest you, Amir, because we've heard from Freddie Roach, and he's been offering you a little bit of advice moving forward.
It's impossible to change somebody, so I don't think Amir will really change his style. And I've tried to settle him down for the last couple of years, and unable to do that because he likes to exchange. And if he's going to exchange with big punches, it's not going to be great. He wished me the best. I wished him the best. It was a nice conversation, and I hope he always does well.
I mean, you've accepted that you need to change your style. Is there anything there that upsets you, or
no,
doesn't sit right?
No, I think Freddie is going to be a little bit annoyed with me leaving him. You know, him probably being one of the best fighters out there and best trainers out there. But I have to do what's best for Amir Khan, yeah. And the best for me is to move trainers and be with someone else. You know, I know I have to work on my defense, and my style will change. If you're going to work on a certain style, then you're going to adapt to that style. You're going to do that, you know, when you fight. But with Freddie, we always worked on the same thing, and maybe that's why I'm moving now. Yeah. Obviously,
back-to-back defeats. The last was against Danny Garcia. Is it going to be a situation where we see a completely different Amir Khan against Carlos Molina?
Yeah, that's what we hope for. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to work on a new defense. I'm going to work on new tactics for the next fight, and hopefully not make no mistakes now. It's all going to be, you know, being smart, boxing, and not making any mistakes really, because, you know, at times I do get too brave for my own good. I mean, at times, you know, when I was winning the fight against Danny Garcia quite easily, and then I started getting into a fight with him, which is not my you know, style really. So I have to, you know, go back to what I did before, what I'm good at doing, and come back stronger from that really. Yeah.
Have you nailed down a time and a date and everything? Is that all sorted?
Yeah, next fight is going to be December 15th in Los Angeles. I'm going to be fighting Carlos Molina. I would have loved to fight Danny Garcia for the rematch, but he wouldn't take the fight. So, you know, I think now it's going to be about getting back up there again, winning the world titles, and hopefully just coming back stronger, really, more than anything, yeah.
A very, very quick word on Ricky Hatton. A potential fight has been mentioned. Is that realistic? Is that something that you would relish?
Definitely, it's a realistic fight. I think it's a fight that the public want to see, and it's a fight probably Ricky wants also. We are good friends. We've been good friends for such a long time, and we are in the same weight division, so you never know. I think it could happen in the future. I mean, Ricky at the moment is not on my radar. I've got the 140-pound division to clean up first before I do move up to 147. But nowadays a lot of fights can happen if it makes sense financially, and also if it makes sense it's a fight I need, then I will take the fight. Yeah.
Now let's get to your brother Haroon. Do apologise for talking to your bigger brother for such a long time. You've decided to turn professional. Had great success at the Commonwealth Games in 2010. What was your decision based on?
Yeah, I think it's time to just move up a step now, especially watching Amir boxing the professional game. It's just what I want to do, go in the professional and win a world title. So just hopefully follow his footsteps and getting signed up to super fight promotions. Looking forward to getting that ring.
Is it nice to have it as a family affair, Amir, to be able to really push your brother forward?
Definitely, and I've started this promotion team and this company because I want the best for the young fighters who are going to be turning professional from the amateurs. Haroon had a great amateur career, and I think the next step up for him now is to turn professional and go for them world titles and achieve his goals and his dreams. It is going to be hard. I told him that before he signed the dotted line. I said, look, it's going to be very hard, but you have to be very focused, and if he's willing to do that, I'm going to be 100% behind him.
Very quick word. Is he good at giving advice?
Oh, yeah. so far as my career's been, he's been good, so I think I'll stick with him.
Well, we wish you luck, both Haroon and Amir. Thank you very much for coming in. Ringside tonight as well. Don't miss that.